Hey manifestors, Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. We are coming to a full moon in Capricorn, the sign of the goat. So this is happening at 10th or the 11th of July. Let's go into those times. So for London, it's 9:36 p.m. on the 10th. For most of Europe, it'll be 11:36 p.m. on the 10th. LA, 1:36 p.m. in the afternoon on the 10th. New York, 4:36 p.m. And for Sydney, Brisbane, Australia, it'll be on the 11th at 6:36 a.m. in the morning of the Friday, the 11th. So wherever you are in the world, you can always look up where your full moon is for you. It is a full moon in Capricorn. This beautiful, look at this hardworking goat that can make it to all these different stages in life. When you think about the Capricorn that can traverse those precarious mountains, no matter how many obstacles are thrown at it, no matter how the footing seems to be like, oh, I'm going to fall off the edge of this mountain, somehow that Capricorn goat can surmount those obstacles. And like yourself at this time with this lunar phase at the moment, whatever obstacles are being thrown at you, you can work your way through them. You can get through that. The beautiful Yasmin Boland says, the end of a tough cycle approaches. I love that. There's been some tough cycles, so I'm just going to give a little read on what she says. The end of tough cycles approach. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? It's a time to remind you that effort is required. Work issues may come about and they'll come to a head when it's this time. If you're wondering if you stay in a job or leave, this card could be also a strong sign to make an exit. So there is a lot of closure at this time as well. The end of a rough time is also forecast. It asks you whether to consider how ambitious you are and whether you are prepared to pull out all stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. If there was a question of love life or romance, it says you are being called now to face reality. Whatever situation that you are asking about, making a plan will help. Very Capricorn, make a plan. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize that more. It's a time to release control and to trust the universe. Apologies, I've got strange light because I've got the curtains sort of half shut. The additional meanings for this time is a professional project may be ending now. Admit it if you've been hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and your private life, and it's time to stop fearing the worst. Love that. The teaching says, the full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and work energy. This will more than likely come up if you're asking about a professional matter. If you have a question about another matter, it will serve as much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness. And if you've been feeling hopelessness about a situation, know that it's better use to make a plan. So it is time to, I love in this picture because the Capricorn actually has almost like a mermaid tail in this image. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but it looks like a very happy Capricorn prancing through the full moon. I like it. So, another thing that comes up for Capricorn moon, we're in Cancerian sun time. So we're in the sun ourselves, are in that watery, still in that emotional, more in tune with our feelings, going within state. But the Capricorn goes, well, now that you are within, I'm going to illuminate this part of you, the deeper part of you, that asks you, what is success? What does your life mean when you climb to the top of a mountain? And it doesn't always need to be success in career only. It can be success in, these are my daily eating habits. This is going to be success in my health and wellness. This is success, what it looks like for my romantic life. This is success for me in my spirituality, in my meditation goals, if you can have goals in meditation or length of time you sit for. So, there could be a different way of looking at or even redefining what success means for you. And that is a very, very personal and individual thing. You know, it's not like there's this one big blanket of what success looks like for everyone. You know, success for me right now is being able to walk 3 kilometers comfortably, pain-free. That's what success is for me, doing hip rehab and doing chiro twice a week. You know, so that's my version of success. Your version of success might be some other things that are, you know, eating habits or quitting alcohol or, you know, whatever it might be for you. So have a look at what success, your successful version of your vision, how you pictured him or her to look like, feel like, be like, behave like, and bringing those characteristics this full moon into a plan. That was a very Capricorn moon update. I felt I had very Capricorn straight hair and very Capricorn to the point, felt that. And I hope you enjoyed this moon update. I will be posting more. If you haven't subscribed, hit the bell thing, because I only really do a video at the moment, have time for a new moon and a full moon, so twice a month. It's not much. I'm not monetized. I don't do this for money. I do this for service, and I go back and watch my own videos and take my own advice. So that's really what I do it for. It gives me clarity and gives me rhythm, and that's why I do that so much. And it's so important for me, because then it gives me an anchor as well. And so, you know, and for those of you women that are watching this and you know your lunar cycles, you know, notice if you're bleeding near a full moon, if you're bleeding near a dark moon. You know, I know for me now, I'm back in a really healthy cycle where I'm bleeding with the new moon and I'm ovulating to the full moon, and I'm in this much more healthier phase mentally and emotionally, I've noticed, as I'm tuning into the lunar cycles with my body naturally, you know. So notice where those lunar cycles sit with your phases in your own menstrual cycle. So that's just another little thing to be a little bit more planned and practical about, and start to make note of those things, because it gives us that rhythm and that timing. That's what women have. We have that 28-day rhythm, that timing. We know when the new moon in ourselves start. We know when the full moon is, where we're feeling energized and we're at the peak of that, and then it wanes back down again. So we are literally like a lunar phase within. So yeah, and for the gentlemen that are watching, you'll know when to maybe avoid your partner at certain times. Anyway, I'm rambling. Have an awesome full moon in Capricorn. Define that success, bring it closer to you, and you can have it. Namaste.